What's going on, good people? Hope everyone is having a good day wherever you are. Let's get right into it. Um, at this point right now, the United States is undergoing its partial government shutdown. And I think we're approaching 3 weeks. If not, this is the third week of this partial shutdown. And what's unfortunate about this is, pardon the noise overhead. What's unfortunate about this is affecting vulnerable people at this point right now. What I mean by that is those who need, for example, their SNAP benefits or their Social Security checks on a monthly basis may get affected severely by this. And it's even going as far as affecting people who pay taxes, who are expecting to receive, file their taxes and receive an income tax refund or check. Let me just kind of tie this in with cryptocurrency as well. See, a lot of reasons why I like to talk about understanding how cryptocurrency works and what it is, and just get a little bit of some clarity on why it was created is because when you're talking about relinquishing the power of the government back to the people, that's pretty much the premise of what crypto was. Relinquishing the government powers and central banking powers away from them back to the people. And this is a global initiative. That's pretty much the underpinnings of what crypto is designed to do. And on top of that, you have a bunch of other aspects to it that connect to the plan of having the people have their own say, having the people have control over their destiny financially, etc., more than with, being controlled by governmental structures and central banking powers. When the scary part about this whole thing is, many people don't know about crypto, but many people do know about depending on SNAP benefits. Many people depend on their Social Security checks because they're vulnerable. There are people who depend on these things because they're disabled, or, they have the inability to work, And this is not going to be a judgment or commentary on those who take advantage of the system, okay? Because that's also evident, because you find corruption in anything, whether it's mainstream life, whether it's crypto, whatever industry, there's corruption. My message is, this is why it's important to learn about what you are getting involved in, because if you're struggling in life and you get affected by a partial government shutdown where you don't get your benefits, you're not receiving your income tax check as you should for paying your taxes, and you're involved with different cryptos that first of all, you have a situation where cryptocurrency is in a bear market, and you may be in a platform, or you may have coins that are not generating enough gains for you, to sustain yourself or to do what it is. You'll be in a incredibly difficult and hard position. It's hard. It's rough out here. It's really rough out here. There are a few diamonds in the rough, but in order to locate and find those diamonds, you have to study, you have to look for them, you have to just do the work, because to be caught up in a position where you don't know how you're going to eat. You don't know when you're going to be able to pay your bills. You may suffer, rent arrears, or you won't be able to pay your mortgage and things of that nature, take care of your children, so forth and so on. It's not a good position to be in. It's not a good position to be in. It's actually quite scary. It's a bit frightening, because survival instincts kick in, and then what are you left with to do? What do you have to do? People have to live, I just hope that, this partial government shutdown gets resolved. I just hope it gets resolved so people do not get hurt unnecessarily. The powers that are involved with this situation, I just hope it comes to, some type of conclusion pretty soon, pretty quick. Because even they were saying on the news that the IRS workers, the offices are, there's a slim workforce now, because about 65%, from what I'm understanding, of the IRS workers had to leave because they're not getting paid. There's no money. There's a partial shutdown. So those who do want to file taxes, they're going to have a hard time doing that so far, because the IRS workforce has trimmed severely, for example, And again, they're saying if this continues, this month is pretty much kind of like covered. But if the shutdown continues and it approaches the next month, the ramifications can be severe. The ramifications could be severe. That's why you got to take care of yourselves, people. You got to take care of yourselves. You have, if you can, just, I'm not a financial advisor, but you have to take care of yourselves. You can't depend on just one stream of revenue to pull in, because when that revenue gets cut, that stream gets cut, now what? Now what? And going back to cryptocurrency is extremely volatile, very risky. So are, stocks and everything, but I'm not talking about stocks. I'm talking about crypto, because I find cryptocurrency to be an incredible opportunity that has potential that could create massive change in the world. But it comes with heavy risk, extremely heavy risk. And I hope people do not get affected or harmed by, the mishaps of a few who like to take advantage of the people by doing nefarious things and taking their money, closing down shop and running away. And meanwhile, you have to suffer both ways. You have to suffer in the real world. Cryptocurrency is a part of the real world, but you have to suffer by way of not receiving your income tax check, not receiving your SNAP benefits, not receiving your Social Security, and not receiving whatever gains you were expecting from crypto. Hope everyone is okay, does well, and just obtain some information, man. The more light, the more information you have something, is the more better you have, and you'll be more empowered to make the better decisions for yourselves. That's just my opinion. Hope everyone does well. Take care of yourself. Be good. Until next time.